Welcome to Stogie Palace. I am your host, Chris. Today I have a EP Carrillo La Historia E-III. Got a nice little blue footband on there, which you don't want to be smoking. And they can make it a little easier to get off of there. That's the hardest footband removal ever. Nice, sweet, smelling tobacco. Good draw, not too firm, not too loose. It's a nice San Andreas flavor to it. So this is a 6.7 inch by 54 ring gauge Toro, rated as medium to full. Got a problem here? Hopefully not. It's been a while. You either watch my videos, probably notice I haven't made one in a while. A month, at least. I was on vacation. Hey, you'll notice, no messy garage. It's right behind me. It's too hot in there. What is it? 88 degrees out here in the shade. It's over 105 in there. Right off the bat, nice aroma, nice flavor. This is, hold on, gotta get the glasses. Rated medium to full. This has been aging for about 8 weeks. I don't know how old it really is because a friend of mine said it to me. Special thanks goes out to the Baron, Austin Maddox. So I didn't pay anything for it, but if you want to get a 5-pack, Cigars International has it for averages about $8.80 a piece. So not cheap, not terribly expensive, but not cheap. But this is a big one too. Wrapper. My buddy hooked me up with a San Andreas, knowing that's one of my favorites. One of my second favorite wrappers happens to be the binder, which is an Ecuadorian Sumatra. Filler is Dominican and Nicaraguan long fillers, made in the Dominican Republic. A little bit different out here because the wind kind of swirls around this little corner patio, but at least it's in the shade. It's just too hot out. It was over 100 degrees just about an hour ago. Luckily not here in the shade. Let's see, a little snug on the draw. Got to work a little bit to get that. I got a fairly deep V cut there like I usually do. All right, well, it's a good start. Good to be back making videos again. It's a groove you got to get back into because logistically, and you know, it's work, and you know, the production and all that, post-production. Forgot to bring my little notebook out here, so I will pause here and keep on going. This one's going to take a while. It's a big one. Let's keep going. About 15 minutes into this EP, this Ernesto Perez-Carrillo La Historia E-III. Getting some floral notes is the best way I can describe it. Kind of a sweet, perfumey kind of. It's pretty good. Draws opened up a little bit. Smoke output's decent. Ash isn't staying on that long. Let's see what Cigars International had to say about this. EP Carrillo just can't miss, and its new La Historia line extends the streak even further. Created to honor all the members of the Perez-Carrillo family who supported and enabled Ernesto to perfect and continue his craft over the past decades, La Historia is a fitting tribute. Gorgeous, ornate artwork, and a blend that was selected for the perfect marriage of texture, flavor, and balance. It employs a Mexican San Andreas wrapper, Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and Dominican Nicaraguan long fillers. Rich, chewy flavors coat the palate before you're hit with subtleties of roasted nuts, espresso, black pepper, and dark chocolate. Just a hint of sweetness on the finish adds perfect balance. It's sensory overload, and it delivers in spades. Okay, I hadn't read that. I copied and pasted, but I hadn't read that before. I'm trying to get some of my own tasting notes. Hopefully that draw opens up a little bit more. It's still snug. Yeah, I'm getting that pepper on the aftertaste. Not too long. Real nice aroma. I don't have to do the Stogie Palace waft because it's the wind's swirling around here and it's just doing it for me. So, there. For you purists out there that need to see the waft. I haven't done a retrohale yet. Not much came out there. I'm a little out of practice, I admit. Yeah, I'm getting a different flavor there. It's good. Interesting. So, let's keep on going. Check in a little bit later. About 30 minutes in, a little more than that, in this EP Carrillo La Historia. Very nice. Ash doesn't hold on all that long, but it's like a pretty razor sharp burn there. Decent smoke output. Draw could be slightly better. It opened up a little bit. I'm in that middle third where a lot of cigars get pretty smooth, and that's what this one's doing here. This is really nice. It's a little bit harder to get a beat on the smoke output outside. It doesn't hang around obviously as much, blows around a little more, but getting a little bit of pepper there on the finish, the aftertaste, but the aroma is great, which makes sense with that San Andreas and the Ecuadorian Sumatra. To me, this seems like it might be burning a little fast, because 35 minutes in, that far down, whatever it is, I'm loving it. It does remind me of the La Gloria Cubana Serie R. Some similarities there. Although that one uses the Sumatra for the wrapper, not for the binder, and doesn't have San Andreas in it. Here go the sprinklers. Anyway, check in a little bit later. About 50 minutes in, and just about to the band point. The band looks like it was going to be difficult. Sorry about the light and the glare, but it's getting dark out here. Looks like the band was going to be pretty difficult to remove, so I found another use for my trusty Havana saver. This thing with the pointy end helped kind of get that band removal started. I don't want to tear up this cigar. This thing is nice. And there. Once you get it started, piece of cake. I'm getting a little more pepper now. Just noticed that just then. The tip of the tongue. But this is great. This is a really good cigar. Not super thick smoke output, but decent draw now. Great aroma. Really nice smooth flavors. Ash, that's about the longest it's held on. Falls off pretty easily. So this one, I'm a little more halfway into it, so let's just keep on going. Can't report any complaints for sure. It's wrapper's holding up together nicely. Need a little more light back here, it appears, but let's keep on going. It's about an hour into this EP Carrillo La Historia. No big changes to report. Just smooth, nice, great aroma. Loving it. Trying something different tonight with it. You know how I like to pair with root beer. This time it's diet root beer. I don't like diet soda, but I need to cut down the sugar, so it's not too bad. Probably be perfect with rum. That sweetness to kind of overtake the NutraSweet, which I don't like much, but anyway, totally off topic, so what? It's a damn good cigar. Let's keep going. So about an hour and 20 minutes into this EP Carrillo La Historia. Very, very good cigar. Ends up with a score of 96, which puts it in pretty good company. It's a high 96 for sure. That puts it right there with the La Gloria Cubana Cigar Natural and the San Lucia Luchador right in that area. I think I'm going to actually put it slightly above the Rocky Patel Royale. That's one of my favorites. So this is definitely a good one. This could probably go easily an hour and a half. Getting a little warm, but it's holding together well. No issues there. Razor sharp burn, no relights. Let's see, what were some of the notes I took on this? Like I mentioned, the floral notes, smooth, especially the middle third. Final third is still pretty smooth, just a little bit of peppery tingle there on the tongue. No bitterness anywhere. Can't say enough good things about this one. Appearance is great. Nice looking wrapper, great looking band. Burn and aroma, already mentioned. Just really nice. And these little things flying around in here, and they're not bugs, thankfully. Keeping the bugs away. Taste, very, very good. Overall, it's a very nice cigar. I would definitely get more. This would be definitely one to get more of. And I remember it rated high too, and some cigars of the year in some magazine or some website somewhere. But wind is really picking up here all of a sudden, and back in the Stogie porch, as I'm calling this, it circulates like a little tornado back here. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Check out this cigar. Sorry about the lighting tonight, but just not willing to sit in a 105, 110 degree oven. So thanks for watching. This is Chris, Stogie Palace. It's a winner. Thanks.